Welcome back to GasDiesel Garage, everyone. In the shop today, we have a 2015 Jeep Patriot, and we're going to do a few things to it. Some CVT hacks, transmission filter kit, and maybe even a tune-up. And yes, it's not a Bigfoot. It's just in transport mode. You know, it's got the small tires. We're going to put the big tires on later, of course. Well, maybe, possibly. But first we need a lift kit for it. But then again, it's two-wheel drive, so I guess it's not much point. Although it would be cool, wouldn't it? Well, stay tuned. Now, as you can see from me taking off that cap on that transmission right there, it has no transmission dipstick. Therefore, we got to do a hack, which we have to make our own dipstick. And the great thing is, you already have a dipstick, and it's your oil dipstick. Now, the thing is, both of these are the same length, going down to the crankcase and going down into the transmission. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our own dipstick on the other side with our own hash marks, and that's going to be your transmission dipstick. And if you'd like to know the links on your oil dipstick and our soon to be transmission dipstick, it's about 20 inches. What we're going to do here is got the oil side. This is going, and let's just flip it over, make that the transmission side. Now, normal operating temperature of 190 to 200, it's going to measure from the bottom of the pan. It's going to measure for a high at 44 millimeters. So let's mark that 44 millimeters. Actually, here, do it this way so you can see it better. Okay, I can work that there. And for the low side, it's going to measure at 32. So of course we can't leave this with the ink mark, so we're gonna have to scuff this up with a die grinder so you can see it. There you go. That's your safe level for your transmission, for your CVT transmission. Now let's jack it up and get that oil pan, that transmission pan off and replace the filter. Now that we got the truck in the air, we got to take off those clips up there, pop them with a screwdriver. Then we got to take off those 10 millimeters on front and back. I believe there's 3 of them on the back and 3 in the front, I believe. But that's what we got to do first. And of course, as you can see, they really want you to go back to the dealer to get all this stuff done, because they don't even have a drain plug for the transmission fluid. So, and of course the no dipstick, that's the other way that they get you to go back to the dealership. So all you got to do is just got to knock out all these 10 millimeters, pull the pan out, and we'll go from there. And of course, before you clean it in the parts washer, if you have access to one of these, make sure you take the old gasket off. Pull that off. Make sure you grab the bolts too, clean that up, and then take a look at the magnets. See if you got any big things of metal in your transmission fluid. Because as long as they're not big chunks, stalactites or stalagmites, however the heck you say that word, just make sure they're not in there, because if you did, you have some serious problems. Alright, now that we got the pan dropped, you see we got the filter right there. It's 3 10mm bolts, 1, 2, 3, and that pops out. Then we shove the new one in, and then clean up the surface, and put a fresh new gasket on it, throw it back up in there, and fill this thing back up with the transmission fluid, the right transmission fluid. Make sure your O-ring's in. Get a little coat of wool. Slam that thing right where it's supposed to be. Throw your bolts in. Well, in the words of Matthew McConaughey, alright, alright. But anyways, we got the pan back on. We got all the bolts torqued to the specific spec, which is hand tight, by the way. Now all we got to do is get the plastic cover back on and put this thing back on the ground, because we need to fill the transmission fluid on a level surface and start it up and run it and check the fluid that way, because you can't have the thing sitting like that because you're not going to get a good reading. Now, remember the cap that we took off in the beginning? See what that says? It says, use only Chrysler CVT, what does it say? CVT4. Yep, well, we just so happen to have that right there. Now, on a drain and refill on these CVT transmissions, it's usually between, I say, about 5 and 6 quarts for a drain and refill. But what we're going to do to be on the safe side, we're going to fill it up with 4 quarts and then start it up, and then let it cycle through, get hot, and then add a little bit of time until we get to our correct level on our new transmission dipstick. Now notice on this CVT transmission fluid, the fluid's not red or blue or green. It looks like straight up oil. Now for all of you YouTubers out there in the interwebs and all that, yes, there's 2 transmission filters on these vehicles. There's one that sits right under the battery tray. They call it the transmission cooler filter, but I've already replaced that on this before, and it has, and I installed a wire mesh filter, so all we had to do was take it out and clean it. So that's why I didn't show that. Let's start it up now. And of course, if your transmission is whining when you first start up, that means you didn't put enough fluid in. So just start adding a little bit at a time. But for right now, we got to make sure this thing gets up to a temperature between 190 and 200 degrees, and then we're going to check the level on the level ground. Level on the level. Level. Yeah. All right, now that you got the vehicle or the transmission up to about 190 to 200 degrees, now we're going to take our tacked oil dipstick, which is now the transmission dipstick, oil side, transmission. So what we're looking for is the fluid to be right in that silver part right there. Let's check it out. There we go, right in there. As you can see it better. Right. Now, since the level is good and you ran through all the gears, make sure you put this back in the oil dipstick. there you go. A complete install of a 10-inch lift kit with some 33-inch BF Goodrich tires, and now we can go mud bogging. Wait, that's not correct. No. What we were doing was we were doing the transmission filter, and of course the hack with the dipstick to be able to check the CVT transmission fluid. So if you like what you see, or you learn something, or if you just want to support this channel, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.